where do we want to start? I'm overwhelmed already. Oh my gosh. Here, welcome back to my channel. We just ended the Sephora Spring Sale as of the time that I'm posting this video, so of course I had to show you guys what I got in this makeup haul. I'm not just gonna do Sephora because I did order just like a couple of things from Ulta as well, so I wanted to go ahead and throw those in case you're interested in anything that I got. But please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new here. I would love it if you would join my little YouTube family. But we're gonna go ahead and get started because this is a lot of stuff that I got. I think that this is somewhere north of like $300, maybe close to $400. I'm not sure. I haven't totaled it, but I'm sure it's somewhere in the thumbnail or the title exactly how much I spent. So there's a lot of products to go through. There's a few that are refills. They're holy grails for me. They're staples. So when the sale came up, I definitely wanted to restock on them, but I'll let you guys know which ones are refills and which products are brand new that I'm gonna be testing out. But like I said, I just got a couple of things from Ulta, so we'll start here since it's the smaller portion of this haul. You guys have already seen a couple of these things. I've already tested them out here on my channel, whether it was a dedicated review or just I tried it out in a vlog. But still, if anyone missed any of that, I just wanted to share what I got. So the first product that I got, I haven't showed you guys yet, and it's the Tula Skincare Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen Gel with Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And it looks like this is also a prebiotic. I've just been seeing this sunscreen all over Instagram. I swear to God, everyone is using it. So I was like, okay, I want to go ahead and give it a try. This one is supposed to be a daily sunscreen that gives you a dewy glow, which we love. We love healthy, dewy skin. And I definitely really wanted to get on this because obviously spring is here, which means summer is right around the corner and I'm spending more time outside. But just in general, you really should have some kind of SPF in your morning skincare routine. You want to be doing that daily to protect your face against UV rays and also to help slow down the aging process because the sun will age your skin very, very quickly. And it doesn't matter if you're not planning on spending the entire day out in a park, even just those quick walks to your car and stuff like that, you really should be protecting your skin. But this is what the tube looks like. I really love the packaging on this. I love the yellow against the blue. I've always really loved that color combination. And then here's the product. You guys can see it's kind of glowy. It's a lighter sunscreen. It's super light on the face. It really does give a really, really beautiful glow. And you guys can see a little bit goes a long way. That totally covered up my whole hand and I'm still spreading it. And you guys can see that dewiness right there. And even though it is dewy, it wears really, really beautifully underneath your makeup. I have had no problems with it interacting weird with my primers or any of my foundations. But underneath that, I am wearing a moisturizer every day. And my body tends to be tanner than my face just because I try not to have my face out in the sun. And if it is, I do have that SPF on it. But that does mean obviously a lot of the times my face doesn't match my body. So I decided to try this out. This was another thing. I'm not really seeing people use it on Instagram a ton, but I'm getting a lot of Instagram ads for this and they got me and I'm so glad that they did because I have been loving this as my daily moisturizer. This is the Kula Sunless Tan Anti-Aging Daily Moisturizer. First off, number one, it gives you a gradual tan over time, which is lovely. If it's in the summer, obviously then that means that your face is going to end up matching your body. And in the winter time when, you know, we're getting a little bit paler, at least with this, your face can have a nice subtle tan on it. So this one hydrates and nourishes. It says it can be used both day and night, but I just use it during the daytime. It comes in this glass case. I really, really love the packaging on this and the moisturizer is nice and thick. Again, with this one, just like the sunscreen, a little bit goes a long way. I barely use anything and I can cover up my entire face, neck, and my chest. Then I got another moisturizer, but this was a refill. I got actually two of these CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. I've talked about this so much on my channel so many times. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's amazing. It's nice and thick. It's super moisturizing and hydrating, and I swear to God, your skin looks better when you use it. It just looks more plump, hydrated, and even. Honestly, this stuff is a godsend. So much so that they had a 2-for-1 sale, and of course I bought two because I go through this stuff so fast because I use it on my face, my neck, and my chest. Then just a couple of complexion products that you guys have seen, so I'm not going to go too much into this. The first one is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I got the light one from Ulta just because on Ulta, all of the colors looked extra dark, but when I got this in, this one's probably good for like when I am at my absolute palest. That is how dark their light color is. When I went to Target, I got this in the tan, so I ended up having to mix those two to get a perfect match for the color that I am now, but I did that all in a dedicated review. It's up on my channel. I will link it somewhere on the screen and in the description if you guys want to check it out. I give it like a 7 out of 10. Then another product that I've tried here on my channel already is the Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint. I got mine in the shade Hint of Honey, which is a medium tan with neutral golden undertones, and you guys, this is probably one of the most perfect matches I've ever found. It comes in this little dropper bottle, and it's just like a sheer wash of color. It's not going to be full coverage or anything, but it just kind of like evens out your skin to make it look like your skin but better. And I really like this one. I did a first impression of it in one of my vlogs, and for this one I would say like an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, then moving on to Sephora. You guys can see I got a lot. So there's stuff in this bag and then so much. So where do we want to start? I'm overwhelmed already. Oh my gosh. In the interest of time here, I'm just gonna do a quick run through of the things that I refilled. I feel like that's gonna be the best way to do this, and then we'll talk through some of the new stuff that I got. So the first refill was this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. I use this every single time I style my hair. I love it. This is a Black-owned beauty brand, and I'm sure you guys have heard about Briogeo. They are amazing. I really love their products. There's no harsh sulfates, no silicones, and no parabens, and this is my second bottle, and I'm sure when this runs out I will be ordering a third one. Then the next refill is another hair product, and it is, if it would come out, the Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. This one is for strengthening and repairing your hair. I do have bleached hair. I'm sure you guys can tell that this is not my natural color because I am Asian and Hispanic, so clearly I am not naturally blonde, but I have been blonde for over 5 years, so obviously that does a number on your hair, and I've done a bunch of different levels of blonde. I've been platinum all the way to the root. I've done balayage. It's honestly just been all over the place. So to protect my hair and keep it nice and strong, I like to use this Olaplex treatment probably about once every 2 weeks or so, and I really love this. I leave it in for about 30 minutes before I shower, rinse it out, and it really does make my hair feel a lot stronger and healthier. Then a holy grail of mine that I had to refill. I'm running dangerously low on this stuff, and I've been stretching it because I knew that the sale was happening, and this Grande Lash MD Lash Serum is not cheap. It's $65, so I was determined to wait until the sale to save anything that I could on it, but I would still buy this at full price. I love this. This has literally doubled the length of my lashes. It's crazy. I cannot go one day without this. This stuff is just a miracle for me, and it will forever be a staple for me. Then speaking of my lashes, I got a refill of my favorite mascara. You guys, I don't love Too Faced as a brand, but I have yet to find a mascara that I love as much as their Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. Just something about this formula works really well with my lashes. It holds a curl, it really plumps them up and volumizes them, and it makes them longer than any mascara that I've ever used. So honestly, I can't give this stuff up, but the L'Oreal Lash Voluminous Paradise does come very close, the waterproof formula, but it's just not quite the same. So if I'm wearing false lashes like I am today, I use the L'Oreal one, but if I'm just doing my natural lashes, I definitely reach for this one. Next, we've got my favorite lash adhesive of all time. This stuff is so underrated, and it really bums me out because, God, it's just so good. And it is the Velour Lash Adhesive. I get the black one, and mine actually still has quite a bit of product in the tank, but I think it's a little bit too old because it has started to rip out my actual natural lashes when I take my false lashes off. So I have a feeling that that means the product is old. So I'm gonna refill with a new one. But before it started doing that, you guys, this lash adhesive is the best. So it comes in this little tube, and first off, the thing that I love about this is the wand on it. It's so precise, and you can get just like a nice good clean streak on your false lashes. And if for any reason the corner didn't stick or something like that, the brush is amazing because you can just go in and spot correct that, put some lash glue on there, and pop that lash just right back in place. Also too, I have cried through this formula at various weddings, through various sad movies, and it holds strong, you guys. Once this lash adhesive is on your lashes are not budging all day long. And the last refill is one that I'm so happy to have back in my life. I didn't realize how much this had worked for me until I stopped using it. It was one of those things where I didn't realize what I had until it was gone, and it is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. It's so expensive, that's why I didn't reorder it. It's $42. So, I mean, though in the world of eye creams, it's not super expensive. It's not cheap, but it's not super expensive. But still, I was like, I'd prefer something in more of the $30 price point. And I mean, that was just my bad, because once I stopped using this stuff, I noticed that the lines underneath my eyes got deeper, my under eyes were definitely puffier, and my dark circles were definitely more prominent. So I reordered this stuff. This has encapsulated retinol and coffee berry in it to brighten and firm your under eyes. And honestly, it's amazing. I gotta give it up to avocados on this one, because truth be told, don't come for me. I hate avocados with a burning passion. I think that they are so gross. And you guys, that's just my opinion. It doesn't affect you, I promise. In fact, if you are friends with me, it actually benefits you. Because if I order something with avocado, I always ask for it on the side and give it to someone else, because I know that's usually, to me, a very unnecessary upcharge. So you're welcome. But anyways, here is what it looks like. It comes with this little spoon so that you don't have to put your fingers in there and get bacteria in there. And here's the little container. I think it's just so cute. And there's the product inside. You guys can see it's nice and thick. So moisturizing. And now I know this is a holy grail. I need this in my life at all times now. Then moving on to some stuff that is actually new. I'm gonna start with skincare really quick, because for some reason all of the new skincare that I got is actually very, very affordable. The first one is from the Inkey List, and I've tried a couple of their products already. I have tried the Hepapeptide, and then there's the tranexamic acid. 100% I said that wrong, and I like them. Just those ones tend to pill on my face, so I haven't really been using them. But anyways, what I got in this haul was the apple cider vinegar peel. I really love peels. I feel like they just do wonders for my skin, and this one is specifically formulated for blemish prone skin. I'm experiencing some breakouts, if you couldn't tell, so this couldn't have arrived at a better time. And this one is supposed to make you glow within 10 minutes and give you even skin tone and texture. And this one has brightening vitamin C and antioxidants in it, which help protect the skin against free radicals. So here's what it looks like. Very typical Inkey List packaging. They're keeping that simple to keep the price on the product low, which I appreciate. Then I have a couple of things from The Ordinary, both of which I've already dug into, and I have to say I really, really like them both. If you guys have seen my most recent nighttime skincare routine that I just posted, I believe a week prior to this video, you guys would have already seen these. But the first one is the hyaluronic acid. This one has 2% with B5 in it, and I'm sure you guys have been hearing everyone go crazy over hyaluronic acid. It hydrates your skin, plumps your skin, which helps a lot on the anti-aging front. And then the other product that I got from The Ordinary is the 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. This one is great for all skin types, and the main reason why I got this was for my guasa. I've been doing a guasa routine every night, and you should have an oil on your skin to help the board slide a little bit easier. But this one has so many benefits to it, such as more even skin tone. It also helps to fight blemishes. It moisturizes and hydrates. The list goes on and on for rosehip seed oil. Just go ahead and do your own research, because honestly, it's overwhelming how many benefits there are to this oil. Then we've got the makeup products. The first one is from Patrick Ta, and I haven't tried anything from this brand yet, nor have I really had the desire to try anything from Patrick Ta, but someone put up a TikTok of some Sephora recommendations and she convinced me. So the product that I got is the Major Sculpt Cream and Contour Powder Bronzer Duo. This one is in the shade She Sculpted, which is for medium skin. And this one looks like the shades on this are gonna be so good for contouring and bronzing. First off, I really love the packaging. I love the reflective rose gold, and it has Patrick Ta right across the front, and it just opens right up here. Big, huge mirror. I always love a big mirror. It makes my heart so happy. And on the top here, it has the cream contour, and I really love this like little detail on the packaging where it has a cover for the cream contour, because things can easily get into cream products and it can make it gunky and actually kind of chunky. So I love the fact that this packaging gives it a little extra protection. And right underneath is the bronzer shade. The shade looks so pretty. I'm sure I will be wearing this all summer long. Actually, I'll go ahead and swatch these. So I always feel bad the first time I dig into a cream product because it looks so perfect, but I do want to see the colors. So here it is on the finger, and then okay, so it's a little bit lighter, which I don't mind because I'd rather build it than it be too dark and I have to blend it out. Building up color is definitely a lot less work than having to blend it out, and it's also less stressful. And then let's go ahead and try the bronzer right here. That felt like butter. That was so smooth. But here it is, and I will put it right next to the contour here. Okay, that bronzer packs a punch. That actually has more color in it. It almost looks like The cream one is a cream bronzer, and then the powder is a powder contour. That's so weird, but either way, I really love both these colors. I can't wait to dig into them. The next makeup product is a lip oil. You guys, lip oils are so in right now. Everybody and their mom wants to try or is making a lip oil, and I'm here for it. But the one that I got has actually been around for a while, and it is the Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil. And this one is infused with cherry oil, and it is a Color Awakening Nourishing Glossy Lip Oil in the shade Pink. So here's what it looks like. It's just typical Dior packaging. I've actually already started using this. This lip oil, I saw it from Molly Bailey, and then I think it was on Kenzie's vlog when they bought it. I don't really watch Kenzie, but I watched it because I saw that Molly was in it. And here's what it looks like. You guys can see it has a nice big applicator. So when I hear lip oil, I expect it to be wet. I expect it to be a little bit slippery and just like very, very hydrating. And this is actually kind of thick and sticky. It, honest to God, just feels like a regular ass lip gloss. But I do like it just because it gives a nice sheen to the lips. You guys can see it right there. And it actually lasts on your lips for a long time. So I wouldn't personally categorize this as a lip oil. I would more call this a lip gloss, but either way, I do like it. It just wasn't exactly what I expected from it. Then the next makeup product I have in my little bag here, I had to separate out my order because I forgot a couple of things. So I just opted to pick up the things I forgot at my local Sephora. The makeup product in here though is one that, you know, a lot of people talk about and use, and I just never got around to trying it. But it is the Sephora Collection I Love palette. When this palette first came out, I was very into it, but it didn't excite me enough to actually like seek it out or like put in a new order at Sephora just to get it. But it was one of those things where if I was doing a major haul, might as well go ahead and throw it in because it is relatively inexpensive. I think it's only like $14. If I'm wrong, I will put on the screen how much it is. But oh my gosh, I can't get this out of here. This carton packaging is so tough. It's so tight. I don't want to rip it, but we're gonna rip it. I hate ripping carton packaging. It breaks my soul. Come on. There it is. Okay. Now that that ordeal is done, here's the palette, I think. Here's the palette. So here it is. It's a $20 under palette, so you're not gonna expect it to be extravagant or anything. It's just black. It says I Love on the front. It does have a mirror, so they get points for that, but I really like the color story on here. It's nice and neutral. This is the perfect palette to bring with you if you're traveling just for like every day. It's gonna have all of the colors that you need for most of your makeup looks, unless you are specifically looking to do a pop of color. What I like about this palette is that this color right here, which is what I typically would use as my base color, is the largest one because for me personally, I always start with a color like this on every single eye look. So I do like the fact that they give you more of it because it's gonna be your most utilized color. But all of the other colors in here are great. I love a neutral palette that includes a black shadow because to me that just makes the palette very complete. Then lastly, some new hair care products that I got. The first one is one that I've tried a sample of and I'm obsessed with it so much. So I had to get the big can, and it is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. This dry shampoo, oh my god, it's so good. Like, it's stupid how good it is. I will say this is a heavier dry shampoo. So when I'm dealing with hair that is just like 2 to 3 or 4 days old, depending on how dirty it's gotten, I like to use the Dove dry shampoos. Those are my absolute favorite. But when I need something a little heavier duty, when I'm dealing with like 5 through 7 day hair, and yes, that is something that I deal with because with how much my hair has been bleached, for the most part, I only wash it once a week or else it does dry out very fast, which is something I'm trying to avoid. So I've been able to train my hair to make it to about 7 days. But when I need a little bit of help in those last few days, this IGK dry shampoo is amazing. It's so good. It soaks up all of the oil in your hair, and I'm talking like days of buildup oil. And what's awesome about this one too is that you can use it day after day and it doesn't really like build up on itself. I don't know if you guys have noticed with like cheaper dry shampoos, if you use it 2-3 days in a row, it tends to build up on itself and it just like stops working. But this one keeps working. Even if you've been spraying it in your hair for the last like 2 or 3 days, it still makes your hair look so fresh without any type of buildup. Then the last product is a hair product, and it's a pretty new product, and this was a product that my hairdresser told me she was excited about and recommended that I consider getting during the sale, and it is the Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. This one is supposed to moisturize, smooth and add body and shine. And this one's infused with patented, can't say that word. Okay, and this one is infused with patented Olaplex bond building technology, and it's a highly concentrated 4-in-1 reparative mask that provides intense moisture to treat damaged hair. So this is great for me, again, with all the bleaching. I can't wait to try this. I think maybe, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do a dedicated review video on this, like a whole first impression and stuff. So stay tuned. Make sure that you are subscribed if you guys want to see how this works, how good it is, and whether or not it's worth it. But anyways, you guys, that is gonna be it for this haul. I've been talking for so long because, as you guys can see, that was a lot of products and a lot of money spent. So bad. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment down below if you guys have any questions on any products, or if you have any products that you recommend I check out. I love checking out your guys' recommendations. So please don't be shy, leave a comment, and thank you for watching. I love you. I will see you in my next one. Bye.